Hi everybody, it's Monday, October 7th, 2013, and it is actually week 33 and video 34. For the results this week, I lost another pound, so 197, so I'm back to where my lowest point was before I started the job, so that's a good thing. Arms stayed the same, chest stayed the same, lost a ½ inch off my waist, and so that's down to 40. And then hips stayed the same at 49, and then each one of my thighs stayed the same at 19.5. And so overall, I lost 1 pound and ½ inch. So my grand total as of today, from when I started the Garcinia, is I'm back to where I was before I started the new job. And I've lost 27 pounds and 38.5 inches. Well, actually, I'm not exactly where I was at my lowest before I started, which I was at 39 inches. So I'm ½ an inch away from where my lowest point on the Garcinia was. So I'm almost back to where my big, dance movie video was, if you want to put it that way. And so all in all, I mean, it's working. I'm still not doing real good with my habits at work as far as what, trying to make sure I eat 3 times a day. So I'm still a little bit trying to work on that. But all in all, I'm doing better at that. I'm trying to make sure I'm drinking more water like I was before I started the job while I'm there. So that's a good thing too. And then so I want to let you know, I do not exercise. I go to work. That's it. Basically, with my schedule at work, that's all I have time to do. I would really like to encounter some kind of routine to where I can maybe get on the treadmill, but right now it still has not gotten into it. Now that we're getting into the winter months, hopefully maybe it'll slow down a little bit at work to where I can get out earlier, to where I can get home to jump on the treadmill, because I would really like to do that, but has not been the case yet, because by the time if I'm getting home at 9 o'clock at night, there's no way I'm jumping on the treadmill for a ½ an hour to an hour before I go to bed, when I got to get back up at 5:30. So it's not going to happen. But in the good note, even considering it hasn't happened, that I am still losing inches without. So, I mean, I keep getting comments, well, what is your eating habit? Well, what do you exercise? I don't exercise. I do not have an eating habit. All I do is I'm trying to make sure I eat 3 times a day. I shouldn't say I try. I actually have been making sure I eat 3 times a day. Now, am I eating 3 times a day like I should be? Proportionately wise, time wise? No, I haven't gotten there yet. But I have actually managed to make sure I am eating 3 times a day. So as much as I preach to you guys about making sure you eat 3 times a day, and then here I was when I started the new job, and then I wasn't. So I have gotten back into that habit. Now I just got to try to start crunching back into the normal 4-hour duration. But I keep getting comments from you guys about that. And then there's another one. This is the most common thing. What is your Facebook? Stephanie Szmuc. It's all over all the videos. And it's in the comments. It's on, well, it's not, I mean, you can't find me if you don't know my name on Facebook, but it's all over in the comments. I mean, go back through the videos and just read the comments underneath the video. My name's posted all over the place. Because so many people have asked me. I mean, and come on, people. There are 33 videos. Okay, no, 34 videos. I find it very hard that you cannot research at least a couple. Just click on a couple and you wouldn't find my name somewhere. Then the other one is, who I can't even think of her name right now, about what brand I take. That she literally went through all the videos and she can't figure out what brand I'm on, and if I would please let her know, like ASAP. Well, if you go to first video, for one, it's on there. I know I've said the brand that I take several times in several different videos. It's in the comments because everybody asks me, so it's down in the comments. If you go to my Facebook page, it's on my Facebook page. Or on the Garcinia page through my Facebook, so you can find it there too. It's in the descriptions under the videos. My icon picture next to my name, is the brand I take. So just in case you're watching this video and I don't remember your name, but I take pure Garcinia extract. Okay, I get it on Amazon.com. There, said it, done. Okay, and then the other thing too is I'm getting really irritated with you folks out there that are putting the bullshit on my site and making the bullshit comments about okay, you guys know I have the link on the videos for the Miracle Garcinia, but I mean, I do get a small percentage off of the bottles that if you guys click and order those, I get a small percentage on that. Like you're talking just cents per bottle. But I don't tell you, oh, every other brand out there is bad. You have to click this brand. No. I understand people are out there trying to get other people to buy their product. But do not bullshit people. Do not sit there and put false stuff on my site because it really pisses me off. I understand you want your money, but you don't need to lie about product. Don't bash another company because you want to make a false accusation, or I can't even say it, false crap about other companies so that way you get your product to sell. Okay? Dr. Oz, for one, never said anything about a percentage of milligrams per pill. What he did say is that make sure it has at least 50 or more % extract in the pill. Nothing about milligrams. So all these posts that are going up on all my videos saying, oh, you have to have 800 milligrams and you need to do this, research bio, blah, blah, blah. Quit the shit. If you want the product to work and you stand behind your product, you shouldn't have to bash anybody else's product, okay? Not once have you ever heard me on any one of my videos say, don't buy this because, oh, it's not, well, okay, rewind, yeah, I did say that about Walmart and it's not because I was just saying it. It's like I've had so many people telling me that they bought it and it did not work for them. And then when I started to research into it, I found out it was more expensive to buy the Walmart. And I put the reasons out there as to why. And they're legit reasons. Anybody can go research them. For someone just to sit there and say, well, this is this, and you must take my word for it, you're full of crap. And I don't appreciate it. You're a negative person. So you're trying to boost your sales underneath all the wrong reasons. If you got a good product, that's great. Talk about how good your product is. Don't talk about how other people can't compare to you. That's not a way to sell. Okay. Okay. Hi, how are you guys doing? I had to get that out because it really irritates me when somebody wants to lie about something or they want to scare you into doing something. That's bullshit. So yeah, it really irritates me. And if I ever see see somebody doing something like that, I walk away. You're not going to get my sale. You're not going to get my money from doing something like that. I don't want to hear you bash somebody else or some other product and say how you're better. I don't want to hear that. I want to just hear good about your product. Have you ever heard me say, oh, I got this link on mine and you must buy this because it's the best. Every other brand out there is bad. No, I don't even tell you that. I tell you, yes, I have the link on my video. If you like the link and it's the product for you and you want a product that has Chrome in it, great. It's a well-known site because I know several people that have used it and that have gone through that site and they've not been screwed over. They've gotten their money taken from them and they've got their product from them. There's one other, what was it? The Garcinia, help me out guys. What was that? On my introductory to how to take your Garcinia or whatever. I can't remember what video that was. But I had 4 people tell me about that, what the crap was it? Oh, Garcinia /deals.com. That website was scamming people. It would take your money and then would never send you your email for your confirmation or your tracking number, and then you never got your product. And I tried to email them back, or not email, but Facebook them back about if they actually did get a refund, and nobody's replying. So apparently they got so irritated that they got taken, that they just gave up and they won't reply. So I don't know if they actually got their money back from that site. But, you know, if I hear things that are bad, I try to let you guys know. I try to inform you. And I don't do it for my own gratification. I don't get it to gain anything. Like I said, yes, I might be getting some kickback from the link I have, but I don't scare you to do it. I don't even take that product. I mean, it's just somebody that came to me and said, hey, would you? And because I knew the company's name because of all the research and all the people that I know that have been taking it. I know it's a good brand. And so I saw no problem with it. I know a lot of people click on my site. So maybe if that is a brand you like, it's an easy access. It's right there. But if not, I don't care. It's entirely up to you. Just like I wouldn't want somebody pressuring me, but I'm not going to sit there and lie to you about it so you do click on that. Like I said, I'm not even taking that brand. And I know it sounds like a broken record right now, like I'm repeating, but it really irritates me when people try to scam you and then scare you out of one thing. And then I don't want all of you that are taking like 500 milligrams, you know, pills, stuff that's under 800, to think that it's a bad brand because they say, oh, the lower quality, this and that, blah, 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 and it's cheaper here. You have to have 800. No, you don't. And then the other thing that irritates me is everybody that puts Dr. Oz's on their site. Dr. Oz never endorsed any brand. He specifically told you in the video that if you see a site that has his name, stay away from it because he didn't endorse it. And they you know, there's so many that link him to their main page. So when you first click on the link, you see Dr. Oz in the video clip. You think, oh, this is Dr. Oz's brand. No, it's not. They're using that as a form of advertisement because they know you know Garcinia through Dr. Oz. They know you know, idolize Dr. Oz. So they put his name on it to make the advertisement better for them. You know, and if you want to do that, that's fine. But don't say Dr. Oz said this brand. Dr. Oz said it has to have 800 milligrams. Because no, he didn't. Quit lying. Really? You know, because what goes around comes around and karma is a bitch. So, you know what? Never mind. Keep doing what you're doing. Just don't post the crap on my site. Because I will block you. So I'm not going to even reply to them on the videos when I get off of here. I'm going to go back and I'm just going to block them because I don't believe in that. If I mean, everybody wants to do what they got to do for advertisement, but you don't need to bash somebody else's site and you don't need to bash somebody else's product and you don't need to lie because you're going to lose sales that way. So I hope you don't get I hope you get nothing because that's exactly what you deserve. Scaring people like that, making them think, because there are people that will really freak out and go to the doctor thinking that they got something wrong because they got a bad product. And in reality, there's not a bad product. The only ones that I've ever said that I know didn't have good results was the Walmart brand, but it never hurt anybody. So it's not a bad product. It just doesn't work. And then of course, eventually you end up paying more taking it. So I always try to tell you guys a cheaper way to go. You know, like on Amazon, there's a lot of brands out there that have cheap prices. So, you know, depending on what you want and, you know, what you're looking for. If you're a person who don't really want to take a lot of pills, you might want to get one that's 1,000 milligrams. Or if you're someone who, like me, who I play with my fluctuation of the milligrams that I take, I want 500 because I want to be able to play with the pills. I don't want to have to, you know, if I'm taking, because you're supposed to take it before every meal. That's one of the big stipulations. And no, you can't, don't take it before you go to bed because then it's going to keep you up. You need to take it right before you eat. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Take it an hour before you eat every meal. Now, I'm not talking snacks. I'm just talking your actual, you know, your meals. So if you're somebody who's got like, say like a, what's the highest I've seen dose-wise? Highest dose I've seen so far is 1,000. For some reason, 1,500 is sticking in my head, but I don't think that's an actual dose. I think it was broken up by pills. I think the actual highest pill I've seen, legitly was 1,000 like 57. So it's like an odd number. So every pill you take, automatically, if you do your 3 for the day, that puts you at 3,000. And if you're somebody who can work off of 1,500, you don't have to take the 3,000. Why have a pill that's going to max you out at 3,000 all the time? You know, so that's me. And maybe you know, and then if you just need that little extra, to me, I just like the 500s because it's just easier to manipulate the numbers versus a bigger dose in one pill. I mean, like right now I'm on 3,000. So I take 3,000 milligrams a day, not per meal, but a day. So 3,000 total. So I'm taking 1,000 before every meal. But it just irritates me when people do that. And you're going to get these people that freak out. So don't freak out. If you've got 500 milligrams, you're okay. You're still okay. That's what I've been on since I started, and it works for me. So, yeah, I'm calling bullshit on their bullshit. Don't believe them. If you're someone who actually has been following and you see the site and you read the comments, don't pay attention to them. They're just trying to get somebody to buy their product. That's why they always say, "Oh, reach." And what's the most common one I'm getting? Some guy watching some video becoming an instant stud. If you believe that, I've got a golden bridge I'd love to sell you. Okay? Seriously. I would love to sell you. Come talk to me so I can become a millionaire, because no. So either way, so I try to make sure I delete all the negative people. I try to make sure I delete the negative comments and the bullshit crap. But sometimes, well, now with me working as much as I am, I haven't been able to be on the site as much. So I haven't been able to keep tabs on everything. So I don't want you guys to freak out if you see somebody posting some crap and you're like, oh, don't freak out. You're all right. You've been following me. I'm going to give you the honest truth. And if I don't know it, I'll try to find out for you. I'll try to research it. And I know a lot of you also, and there's a lot of you that actually are followers of mine, and you've been helping out people too. Like if you see that I haven't been on and you comment, so that's fine too. I just really don't want you guys to freak out about somebody putting some crap up on the site. Don't always believe, just because it's on the internet does not mean it's true. I mean, we've all fallen into that. Like what's that commercial about? She's like, yeah, he's a French model. He comes up, and big old fat brusky looking dude, and he's like, bonsoir. Yeah, not everything is true, so do not believe it. So if it sounds fishy to you, more than likely it probably is. So yeah, you gotta read it between the lines with your eyes wide open. So don't pay attention to them. And even if they say Dr. Oz, they're just saying Dr. Oz because they know he's linked to the Garcinia, because originally that's what kicked off the Garcinia, whole hoopla was Dr. Oz. So don't pay attention to that. But I do want to appreciate and thank everybody who's giving me shouts out on Facebook, spreading the word, and overwarming my Vox with major messages. So I do apologize if I'm not getting back to everybody like ASAP. I've been trying to, but I'm just getting, it's just crazy. So, but I try to keep up, and I've been noticing even like on the way to work lately, I've been losing internet service, so I can't even reply on the way to work. And of course, when I get to work, I have absolutely no service because I have Sprint and they suck. You pay for what you get, so they suck. So as soon as my contract's up, I'm switching from them. But and I have service hardly, like literally nowhere, basically. So, and they tried to talk me into a hotspot, and I'm like, okay, well, how does that work? And they're like, well, and you just buy, use a little pad, and it like becomes like an instant Wi-Fi network hub. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, well, how much is that? They're like $50 more a month. I'm like, okay, well, if I have internet service all the time, all right, it'd be worth it, right? Because then I'm not constantly on the move. I just have my hotspot with me, and I can have instant access. Great. How does it work? What does it feed off of? How is it anything different from the service? They go, well, it feeds off the Wi-Fi service from your phone. But my Wi-Fi service on my phone don't work. Oh, it works through your Wi-Fi. But my Wi-Fi don't work. So why would I spend $50 more with you to have a little box called a hotspot that works off the internet on my phone that don't work anyway? Hello? Yeah, so I don't have service half the time. 90% of the time. 99.99999% of the time, I don't have service. So, and I text messages half the time don't go through. So yeah, Sprint sucks. Literally sucks. I had T-Mobile, and I was having issues with them. But for the most part, they were really good until they switched to and tried to do that whole merge with AT&T. Then their service just like literally went downhill rapidly. So after 2 years, I said, I'm done. I'm not going to play with this. But I've been getting a lot of comments about Verizon, but I know Verizon is very expensive. And if you don't have good credit, they give you a high deposit for your phone. So I don't know exactly where I stand with that. So I don't know if I'm going to switch to Verizon. But I know, like, especially out by where I work, and that's out in the boonies. Well, it seems we're not really out in the boonies, but we seem like we're out in the boonies because we made the resort. Well, they made the resort actually isolated for a reason. But everybody who has Verizon has like literally service everywhere, no problem. So I'm like, I get jealous. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm switching to. Like how we get fed by something else, but yeah. So I might switch to Verizon. So if I do that, then I'll be able to reply to everybody and keep on tabs. But because I can't when I'm at work because I have Sprint, it's usually when I get home. And when I get home late, like talking to get home at like 8 o'clock, I'm leaving work, getting home at 9:30 and at 10, trying to stay up till noon or midnight just so I don't go to bed right off after eating, wait that 2-hour duration. Usually I'm not making that 2-hour duration. I'm usually falling out. So I try to get on the internet to try to answer to keep me up 1, 2, 3, maybe if the most. So I'm finding out that I'm usually replying more so on Sundays or Sunday nights, Mondays, and Tuesdays, and early Wednesdays. Those are like the days that I've been getting on. So if you're in between that bracket of sometimes Thursdays, because Thursdays are slow too, so sometimes I usually get on Thursdays early. But usually like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, during the day, those I'm not going to be replying. I haven't even been on Facebook since, when was it? I think it was like Sunday. Last Sunday. So I went the whole week. So I got on Sunday and then I did the video blog and all that on Tuesday. So I mean, it was like literally up until Sunday before I got on. And then like this week, I haven't been on Facebook since Wednesday. So yeah, there's that long period. So if that's why I say, like, if there's something you're looking for an answer for and you're like needing it now, go back through the videos. And I'm sorry if you have to research a little bit, but you're kind of getting on the bandwagon late. We're already like been, for the ones that have been following me and are following me, they've been with me the whole time. So I'm sorry that you now have gotten on the late end, and I'm now busier than what I was when I originally first started. So I'm not replying like within a 24-hour period. But yeah, unfortunately, you're going to have to go back and search a little bit if you're wanting an answer right away. Or maybe somebody else will reply to you. But don't get huffy with me because I haven't. Because I am literally trying, and I'm doing this for free. Well, I get paid for that link, but I mean I'm not getting like a paycheck off of that. But I'm not getting paid for this. This is my free time. I do have a life, and it's very consumed right now considering the new job that I have. And I'm still doing this. I did not quit. I mean, I could still be doing the Garcinia. I could have quitted the videos, but I'm not that kind of a person. So if you want to be nice, I'll comment back to you. You want to be huffy and rude and be demanding? No, I probably won't. So you will be left to look through the videos and read the comments and find something. So if you want to be nice and be polite and be a nice, positive person, that's fine. I will work with you 100%. You want to be somebody who wants to be pushy and you want to be rude and you want to be like manipulative, I ain't got time for you. I won't deal with you. I will block you. So if you want to join us and be a part of our loving family, that's great. Because we'll welcome you on. You want to be somebody that we don't want to socialize with? Guess what? We will not. So I do not promote bullying, And if you watch any of the videos, you would know that's one of my biggest pet peeves. So that is, to me, you trying to be like, maybe you're just a spoiled person. Maybe you're just a spoiled brat and you just like demanding people to do stuff for you. That don't work with me either. You gotta be nice to me. And I'll be nice to you. But if not, oh well. Because then I'm just gonna ignore you. Just kidding. Just kidding. But no, seriously, I will. But yeah, so and everybody knows that I try to be polite with everybody. Unless you're being really, really, like, we all know who I'm talking about. Back in the very beginning, really, and I tried to give her 3 strikes, and she just ruined it all 3 times. So I blocked her. She was the first one I blocked, and she needed to be blocked. And then on Facebook, you guys remember the one who was the young little one who was being very childish about very dangerous things. So we blocked her as well. So if you want to be with us and be with a family, that we will support you and help you, and we all talk with one another. Find me on Facebook. You can go on the Garcinia page. Everybody's friends on there. You know, linking friends through Facebook and that. So it's a nice way to have a support group. So if you want to be a part of our support group and be able to talk with everybody on, you know, issues that you might be having, or just to chit chat and just to have somebody, fine. But if you're a negative person, don't expect me to if you're negative on here on YouTube, don't expect me to friend you on Facebook. Because if I block you on YouTube, I am not going to keep you on Facebook either. And I might not realize who you are when you first add me as a friend, and I might accept you as a friend. But I will put 2 and 2 together, figure you out, and I will block you. So don't even waste your time. Really, don't waste mine, because you're really going to make me mad. No. But I wanted to give the results, and I wanted to let you guys know, even though if you're reading the post, not everybody that posts something on there is a positive person, and not everybody is being truthful about what they say. Just like the girl who was telling us that she was losing like 30 pounds in a month on the Garcinia. Come to find out, she was saying that on other websites for the raspberry keratone. She was going on other sites for the green coffee bean, saying that she was doing the same thing, and they were always different amounts. So it's like, how did you lose 21 pounds doing the raspberry keratone this month, when you said that was the only thing you were on this site? Then you come on this, and you came on my site and told me, told my viewers that you lost 31 pounds and you were only doing the Garcinia. And then I cut one because I researched her through her YouTube page and then saw all the comments that she was leaving on other sites. Just a big old bullshitter. So don't believe everything that you read. Do a little research on your own before you go and just jump the gun. Save yourself the heartache, the hassle, and just the frustration from it all. Never hurts. And the internet's there with everything at your fingertips anymore. So, and that was one of the reasons why I mainly started this was because of, there wasn't, when I first heard about this from Dr. Oz, there wasn't much out there on the videos or on Google or on YouTube about Garcinia. And the only videos that were there were I just saw right through them. They were very fake. Little skinny girls going, oh, the weight's just melting off. Like where? From your left earlobe? Did you lose a left butt cheek? What'd you lose? Really? If I had to guess, you being wet, you're like, what, maybe 75 pounds? So what did you lose? Really? Yeah. Or one would post one video and that would be it. Okay? It's like an infomercial. See right through it. See right through the crap. So, and that was over 6 months ago. And here I am still doing the videos, still losing the weight. And I'm not losing it fast, which is a good thing. And I'm not dieting and I'm not exercising. But my body is it's helping my body just naturally change back and reform into the sculpture of what I used to be, which is what I like. This is my weight after children. I want to get back to my weight before children. Just realistically, I don't want to be a pole, where you stick sideways and you stick your tongue out, you look like a zipper. I don't want to be that skinny, but I do just want to be reasonably sized. That's it. Like single digits. I don't want to be double digits. And considering I started at 22 and now I'm into a 14 and they're even loose, although I haven't pushed myself into the 13s yet. Last time I tried, I was close, but So I'm just giving it a little bit more time, because now I'm back to where my lowest point was before I started the job. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. I don't want to shock my body, because I've done that several years. And every time you shock your body, the weight just comes back in an instant with more of its friends. So if you want to lose weight fast, go ahead. But guess what? You're going to gain it fast right back. And then you're going to gain more on top of it. So just be patient. Let it do its job. Make sure you eat it, or you take your pill before you eat it. Make sure you take your pill an hour before you eat. Don't take it before you go to bed, because then you're not going to sleep, because it's going to keep you up. And if you're only watching the scale, you're going to get frustrated, because it helps you gain muscle mass, lean muscle mass. So you might not be losing, you might be burning the fat, but not losing any pounds, and you're going to get frustrated and wondering why you're gaining. Watch your inches. I keep saying that. I mean, I'm like literally almost trying to, like literally saying it every video. Watch your inches. Don't worry about the pounds. I mean, keep an eye on them, but don't like make that your deciding factor if this works. Pay attention to how your clothes fit you. And I'm not talking about new things, and I'm not talking about spandex. I'm talking actually form-fitting clothes. Watch how they fit you. Pay attention to your bra, like how many lacks you have on the back. If your straps are starting to fall off your shoulders, things like that. But watch your inches. That's where you're going to really see the difference. And when people are giving you comments, oh, you look good, blah, blah, it's because they're noticing the inches. They're not noticing the pounds. They're noticing the inches. Okay? So start loving yourself, enjoying yourself, and, you know, just enjoy life. Life's too short. And don't believe all the bullshit people try to push over on you, because, you know, we're better than that. We're smarter than that. And I know you are. You're a good person, just like, you know, everybody else. So just, you know, follow your heart, okay? Follow your heart truly on you, believing in yourself, and everything else will fall into place, okay? So until next week, and hopefully gooder results than just 1 pound, a half inch. Woo! I mean, I'm not complaining, but maybe I'll have another big whammy. Maybe I'll actually be able to get home and get on the treadmill. But until then, you guys have a good week, and I will see you next Monday or Tuesday. Okay? Bye.